Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance today.
Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Short gain on the play before he slides. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Moore. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leaves them in 2nd and manageable. 6th play of the drive coming up. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Lost to throw again. Finds his man. It's Ross.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate creating some distance there between him and the defense.
In the backfield again to make the stop. They keep giving him the ball and keep getting nothing for it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And that is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got an open man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Catch in the middle, it's Gilmore. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes the offense are hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They bring the punter onto the field now. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Good timing on the quick out. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on 1st down from the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
All right, well, if you're the quarterback, you know at this point, this is one of those days that I'm going to have to just strap it up. I'll probably be in an ice bath when the game is over because I'm getting hit a lot. We're only in the 1st quarter.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man on the right. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Well, he might as well have dropped it because he didn't get enough of the first down, and the punting unit is on the field. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Just tried to barge their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run. Second down, he'll throw it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The give to the running back from the shotgun. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. He leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Booker. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working that wide receiver screen. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Richmond. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He makes a fair catch. Couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give out of the gun. got a little space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got a man. It's Booker. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilmore. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab inside the 30. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains.
You know, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure. After he makes the catch, that's a costly giveaway.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Brings it in down the left side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Morris. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. He'll set up to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quarterback running on draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to fire on second down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a fourth down. A completion good for the percentage, not good enough for the first down. Here comes the punting unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They bring the punter onto the field now. That leg is staying loose. Already the fifth kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Gilmore.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Give to the running back. It's a seam wide open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. He's looking to pass. Looking to get it in. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. On the read option, running to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the ground game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's Morris. Worked his way out across the 35. Got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Starts a drive trying to go up top. The sure hands, it's Gilmore. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fakes to grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They've been steamrolled so far in this 1st half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Finds the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss him.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Kick is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Keeps it on the draw. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself on the draw. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. He's loose down the left side. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Going right to work up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Hauls it in down the sideline. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The inside handoff. There he goes! He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Line gets set, 1st down. The RPO, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Morris. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Gilmore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Oh, a lot of space. He's loose. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Hold it, finds his man on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna swing it on second down. He unleashes a long one. Makes a grab on the shot. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Quickly complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. No huddle offense to the line. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory. Punt is in the air. And they'll just down it right there. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Handoff to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Gilmore. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Second down, he'll throw it. The short hands, it's Gilmore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Grabbed in the middle, it's McPherson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Well, you might as well have thrown it in the stands because you completed it, but not enough for the first down. Punt team's coming on the field. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Snagged in the middle. It's Richmond. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the first down. Punt team on the field. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Gilmore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Back to pass on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man, it's Moore. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll leave it with him. And some room to work.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. They bring the punter onto the field now. just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Looking for room, it's Morris. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's Morris. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Rushes on him.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Hunt is on its way. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some score. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and
here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Another sack by this defense. But how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. QB draw. It's a running room. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Still on his feet at the 45. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
To the air on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Off play action. The big guy smells it. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Wants to go up top. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this. Well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on 4th down and goal.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide open downfield. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Snags it over the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. The give on the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. On third down, he drops the throw. Got a man in the middle. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's McPherson. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. With the catch, it's Morris. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Going up top again. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Running to Green. Kept it loose past the marker. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Back to pass. Going up top. Makes the grab at the 10. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
Man, what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball, and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pulls it in. It's McPherson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead, but still a 17-point cushion. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Morris. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running the read to the left on 1st down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moore. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Smith.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hand off from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. 1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
And a nice touchdown. Continued to fight, continued to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drive or anxiety. They're waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.